Not Returning poem, written by Maya Kashyap MS. Here we go. Days later, in a dry and forgotten land, we met again, but there was nothing left between us. Standing at the floor of a silent ocean, drowned in the shadows of our own souls, we touched each other only through the darkness of our emotions. I never wanted to meet you. I never wanted to leave you. Yet here we are, with no desire to return to anything we once were. What could go more wrong than being left with pure nothingness? Where light never rises, where darkness refuses to fade, where desire dies quietly and love refuses to grow. Our paths drift apart forever, and the coldest goodbye arrives without a single word. What could go more wrong than me? Floating alone in my loneliness, carrying nothing except the desire to become nothing. Explanation. Not Returning. Not Returning is a poem of endings that never truly ended. It speaks from the quiet place inside a human being where love collapses, where memory dries up like a forgotten land, and where two souls meet again not to reconnect, but to witness what has died between them. The poem begins in a landscape that feels abandoned, mirroring the emotional desert within the speaker. This dry and forgotten land is not a physical place. It is the inner world where everything once precious has turned into dust. The descent to the floor of a silent ocean carries a deeper symbolism. An ocean is usually full of life and movement, but at the bottom of it, there is only pressure, darkness, and silence. This is the emotional depth where the speaker and the other person stand, a place where words no longer work and only shadows remain. Here, touch becomes a memory, connection becomes a ghost, and emotions exist only in their darkest forms. There is no warmth, no tenderness, only the remnants of what once was love. The lines, "I never wanted to meet you, I never wanted to leave you," reveal the most painful paradox of human connection. We don't choose the people who become important to us, and we don't choose the pain that comes from losing them. The poem then confronts the emptiness left behind. Not dramatic, not explosive, but hollow. This nothingness is not absence. It is a presence, a weight, a force that shapes the rest of life. As the poem moves, light never rises, darkness doesn't fade. It creates the reality of a soul that has stopped hoping. Desire slowly disappears, love refuses to grow, and the path forward refuses to meet the path behind. Two lives separate with a quiet finality. The coldest goodbye is wordless, because sometimes silence is the last truth between two people. There is nothing left to say when everything has already ended inside. In the final lines, the speaker floats alone in their own loneliness, not drowning, not fighting, just existing. This floating is not freedom. It is the surrender that comes after every emotion has burnt out. And the deepest revelation of all emerges, the desire to become nothing, not death, but release, not escape, but dissolution. A quiet longing to exist without the weight of memory, love, or loss. Not Returning is not a poem of heartbreak, it is a poem of truth. It accepts that when certain connections die, there is no going back, no repairing, no returning. There is only the slow acceptance of the nothingness that remains.